Welcome to the first of many videos that I'm going to be making about crocheting. The project that I'm going to be working on today is going to be making a granny square. The reason why I'm making a granny square is because it involves 3 different stitches and it's a basic design that anyone can make. I can make a full-size afghan with 1 granny square, or I can make several mini granny squares and then combine it to make 1 big afghan. You can also, I've made a pouch with it as well. The reason why I like granny squares is it utilizes 3 different stitches. The first being the chain, second being a slip stitch, and the third being double crochet. I've been asked to teach how to crochet several times, and due to my limited schedule I have not been able to actually physically teach, so I'm going to be doing a video and posting it on YouTube, as you now see that you're watching right now. To begin, I'm going to show you how I normally start. I'm going to attempt to go slowly because I've done this for about 10 years, so I tend to go a little bit fast, so bear with me. Now to start, I have a string. I picked yellow mainly just because it was bright and I figured it would be easier to see on camera. I have a hook. I don't know if you can see that with the light, but I'm using a K hook mainly to show I can exaggerate the stitches so you can see it a little bit better. So the way I normally start is get it so I tie, and you do pretty much a slip stitch. Well, not a slip knot. So stick the hook in and tighten. So this is pretty much what it should look like. Now I usually have the dangling thread right there so it doesn't get in my way, and then this is a chain. Pretty much the term is yarn over and you pull through. Now for a granny square, depending on how big you want the center ring to be, I usually do about 9 chains. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And bear with me if I stray off to one side. I am not actually looking at it. I'm trying to look at it through my camera and not through actually doing it. So now after you have a chain, the next stitch that I'm going to teach you is a slip stitch. Pretty much you slip it through one part of your chain or your project and pull through all together. So now you have a ring. And then we're going to chain 3 more, and then the next stitch that we're going to do is called the double crochet. You yarn over. This is the other reason why I like granny squares. You don't have to necessarily go into the chain, which for some people who are crocheting, that's the hardest step starting off. So with the double crochet, you yarn over, bring your hook through the ring that you just formed, and bring the yarn through. So you should, on your hook, have 3 different hoops. You yarn over again, pull through 2 hoops, and pull through 2. That's a double crochet. We do that twice total, and then we chain 4. 3 and 4. And then we do this a total of 4 times. So we've got the second set, 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 more double crochets. And you might see my ball of yarn in the distance. I'm standing while doing this, which is also something I don't normally do. I usually sit in a chair, watch a movie while I'm crocheting, or watch TV. Usually I just have some sort of background noise. So after you get the fourth set, you're going to do another slip stitch and then pull it all together so you have a mini square. Now, the reason why I consider this a beginner's pattern is because you do the same 3 stitches the entire time. So the only variation comes with the 3rd row, and as soon as I get to that point I'll explain. So we get, well, actually here is the variation. So when you're not dealing with one of the corners, you only chain 2 and then do the double crochets. So pretty much on the granny square, the only times that you chain 4 will be when you're doing a corner. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 double crochets, and then 2 chains, 2 couple. A funny story though, I used to do laundry in a laundromat, and I was making a baby blanket for one of my coworkers, and I was working on it while waiting for the laundry to get done, and I had this lady come up to me and just flabbergasted me, being a male who could crochet. I learned how to crochet from my mom. I can't remember how long ago. I remember being fairly young, not like 5, but maybe like 10, 12, and she taught me how to crochet. So as you can see, the beginning parts of the slip stitch. So what you can do is you can create several mini squares like this and then attach them. You can either do slip stitches, which what I usually do to attach, because it also creates a border, but you can, or you can sew if you know how to sew, but you keep going until the square is as big as you want, and then you end it. To end it, see how we have it right here, you just do one more chain and then you cut it right there. One thing I forgot to do is grab scissors, so lack of preparation, we can just pull it through and tighten, and then you can get a pair of scissors to trim that down, and you'll notice that the starting thread I just crocheted into the work. So that is how you make a granny square. Thank you for watching. Please leave comments below so I can, oh, there's a thread. Anyways, leave comments below, and if you want to inquire of future projects that I can teach online, just ask and I will see what I can do. Thank you.